Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Stock Market Morning Prep video for Tuesday, June 2nd. Well, we did get a little bit of push in the middle of the day, and that was basically from the transports pushing up. The airlines rallied on Southwestern Airlines came out with their capacity report, and last week a lot of the airlines got hit because of their capacity report, indicating that there's going to be more seats available, and what happened was, I guess they must have redone the report, and now which was actually more favorable for airlines. So the transports actually rallied. We got a little bit of a bump up, but guess what? We have gone nowhere yet again. Inside day for over a week. Inside week. It's just brutal, guys. But there is light on the other side of the tunnel. The reason why I'm saying this is because I think that we are ready to vacate the area. Volatility starting to pick up. Average true range is starting to increase. That means that is a sign that we are going to move out of this consolidation. And here's the spider chart. As you can see here, we've gone nowhere. I mean, we have literally gone nowhere. We popped up here a couple weeks ago. We went sideways. Inside week for the last week of May. Another inside week for the inside week for the third week of May. Last week of May, and we're still in the inside week going from last week. So that's telling us that we have no movement. Now, we do have lower highs from the previous high. That's bearish, but we are consolidating here at this area of resistance. So we could push either way yet again. I'm still calling a neutral stance here. If we could start breaking down at certain these key levels, I am going to begin shorting the market. If we break above, I'll be looking to buy pullbacks. And that's really how simple it's going to be, guys. Really not going to do much of anything until this market tells me what to do. It is just brutal. And again, as terrible as the market price action is, it's going to change. And it always does. You just have to be nimble. You have to just stick to your trading plan. Do not deviate from your plan, guys, because it will happen. And when it does, it's going to be really good because you've been keeping up with the markets. Okay? I know it's redundant of what I'm saying, but guys, you can see here, if there's nothing to do, just step aside and wait for price to break out or break down. Okay? I tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if we do push up one more time to get everybody long, and then we start to move a little bit lower. We are coming into a choppy time of year. Just also want to make note that CNBC reported about bomb threats on 2 airlines. Markets actually pushed a little bit lower on that news, but prior to that, we have German bonds selling off yet again, and that's spilling into our U.S. futures early on in the pre-market session. Let's go into the indices. Again, not much to tell you. We haven't gone anywhere. So we have inside day from the previous day in the spiders. IWM, same thing, just kind of hovering along here. We still have a lower high from the previous high, from this previous high, and that previous high, telling us that we still have bearish price action, although we did kind of rally, sold off, and now we're just kind of consolidating here. So anything goes on the IWM secondary leader here, and we're just going to wait and see what happens here. Let's get every index that we're mentioning here in sync, and then we could start to rally here, okay? Take a look at the transports. Again, transport did a little bit better only because airlines popped up, and that kind of pushed the transports up. And again, this pivotal low needs to hold, okay? Even if we're traced back up to the 20, all it's going to create is a bear flag, and I think we still see lower prices in the transports. That is going to hurt equities. Take a look at diamonds, barely clinging to the 50-day moving average. Yet again, guys, we need to watch what's happening here because we can move down. If we break down, we can move rather quickly to the downside and at least tag this 178 here. I mentioned some key levels yesterday. They held. And the key levels from yesterday remain intact. Okay, same thing with the Qs. And the Qs are coming into some seasonal weakness, meaning technology. So keep an eye on certain areas, certain stocks that you want to be watching. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the banks and financials. I'm going to also keep an eye on the home builders. And again, these airlines that have gotten beaten up, this could be a positive turnaround for the airlines for at least a trade for anywhere from 1 to 3 days. So you might want to look at AAL, American United, which is UAL, Delta DAL, and of course JetBlue JBLU, excuse me. They are some good airlines that have sold off on a pullback and have bounced from yesterday. So it might be interesting to see what happens. Maybe we get this rumor about these two airlines that are have bomb threats in them, and if they end up, hopefully, God willingly, be nothing, you might want to be looking to buy these airlines on a dip. Okay, take a look at that, see what happens, and again, be patient. Wait till the price action starts to kick in, guys. Right now, we have nothing. We have no price action at all, except volatility expanding, which is going to tell me that price is going to vacate this area one way or the other, whether it be upside to or the downside. Right now, we're moving sideways, so we can't really determine which side we're going to be trading. Let price break, and then we follow where the price is breaking out. Okay, have a great day. We'll speak to you tomorrow, guys. Take care.